Well, last Sunday morning I talked with you about the new birth. And Kevin has just read to us from John chapter 3, where John tells us about a man who came to Jesus. And Jesus made the startling announcement that a man had to experience rebirth if he would see the kingdom of God. Last Sunday we talked about the necessity of the new birth, and then we began to talk about the nature of the new birth, what it is. And let me remind you that what Jesus tells us is absolutely essential. Jesus says in John chapter 3 and verse 3, "Most assuredly, I say to you, unless one is born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God." Of course, Jesus is talking here about regeneration, being born again or born from above. And in verse 5, Jesus said, "Most assuredly, I say to you, unless one is born of water and the Spirit, he cannot enter the kingdom of God." And then again in verse 7, Jesus said, "Do not marvel that I said to you, you must be born again." Jesus uses the plural pronoun you in this verse, which certainly tells us that Jesus' instructions were intended not just for Nicodemus, but for all men